Hey guys, Marcos Lopez here from congashops.com. I just want to give you a brief rundown of your new LP Barril de Bomba, which I helped design. So let's talk a little about the history of the barril, getting comfortable with your drum, how to tune it, and get you started playing your first groove. The Barril de Bomba is a drum used in the bomba music of Puerto Rico. They were traditionally built using wooden barrels used for storing rum and fitted with goat skin. In a typical bomba ensemble format, you'll have two or more barriles, one that plays a foundational rhythm, the boleador, and the other which improvises over the rhythm, called the primo or subidor. The bomba genre also includes singers and dancers, where the dancer improvises while interacting with the drums who follow her lead. It is said that in its beginnings the word bomba simply meant drum, but as time went on, the word bomba became the name of a genre that now has 5 main groups of rhythms. Many of these rhythms are similar, but across different regions of the island, over 40 different patterns exist. So now that we have a very brief history of the drum, let's get to it. So when we sit at the drum, we want to make sure that we're positioned at a height that allows our arms and hands to be at a neutral resting position. At a few inches shorter than your average congas, this might entail having your seat a little higher or lower depending on your height or the length of your arms. But generally speaking, having the drum head somewhere around the height of your belly button is a good place to start. And we'll want to tilt it forward just a bit to help it resonate and make it more comfortable to play. So let's talk about tuning the drum. The barril is rarely tuned to a specific note as they originate from a folkloric setting. So what you'll want to do is listen to recordings of bomba groups and find a tuning that you like that complements the musical situation you're in. One thing to keep in mind is that when played in groups of 2 or more, the primo is commonly tuned a bit higher than the other drum or drums as it is the lead solo drum. So when we go to tune our drums, the most important thing is to adjust the tension evenly to raise or lower the pitch of the drum. To raise the pitch, we'll turn each lug clockwise, a half or quarter turn at a time as we work our way around the drum. Oftentimes, a barril will continue to self-adjust in pitch after you're done tuning. So to avoid the pitch drastically changing, feel free to play a hefty bass tone in the middle of the drum to force the head to settle a bit, making it easier to maintain the pitch. Now that we have a basic idea of how to tune, let's work on our first groove. This is a simple pattern used to play one of the most popular rhythms in the bomba genre, the bomba sica, and involves just a couple of basic sounds we can get out of the drum, the open tone, and a couple types of ghost tone. To play the open tone, we'll be striking the drum using the meat of our fingers near the edge of the drum. We're looking to produce a warm, round, resonant tone with each stroke, keeping in mind that the barril produces a bit more overtones than your average conga. Now the last tone we'll work on is a ghost tone, and this tone can be used to refer to playing any sound on the drum at a softer volume. So for this groove, we'll just think of it as a less resonant tone that can be played with either hand near the edge or slightly closer to the center of the drum, using a bit more of your palm. It's mainly used for timekeeping purposes in between that accents of the groove. We can also use our non-dominant hand to slightly muffle the drum to get an even drier sound. Now let's put it all together to play one of the most common patterns used in the bomba sica. We'll use a combination of these tones and alternate our hands throughout. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's work on that at a more common tempo for the bomba sica with one of the exclusive practice loops included in the congashops.com membership. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you have it, a few simple tips and a super useful groove to get you started playing the Barril de Bomba. If you're interested in learning more about how to play Latin percussion in depth and step by step, make sure to head over to congashops.com and grab your free 7-day trial for access to over 50 hours of exclusive content.